I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. And today we're going to be unboxing Labyrinth. Is it Labyrinth or Labyrinth? I don't actually know. Labyrinth from Awaken Realms. This, I opened like the first box, and then because I was going to take things out and then unbox them, but then I saw there was stuff in it. I was like, you know what, let's just bring the box downstairs and start the unboxing right away. So, there's several things to get into. Let's start with the first one. Number one is this is a Labyrinth from Awaken Realms, and whenever I do Awaken Realms coverage, I make sure to disclaim that I am CMO of GameFound. GameFound and Awaken Realms, while they are separate companies, they do have co-ownership, and therefore there's some degree of cross, whatever you want to call it. So I always disclose it just in case. But with that said, we have Labyrinth Chronicles, which is express crowdfunding. So basically, GameFound's doing this new thing called express crowdfunding. I believe that Labyrinth is going to be the first game that does the express crowdfunding thingy-majiggy, which is like, you know, pre-orders, but not. It's like, I don't know. Remember, you know, a good campaign is a good example of this is if you ever. Oh. So many things to say. Also, hi, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. Welcome to an unboxing and rambling. If you're new here, unboxing and ramblings means I am going to unbox stuff and go over those. Also, I'm going to ramble and talk about anything. Back to where I was at. Monolith. Monolith, way back when, did Claustrophobia 1643 before, interestingly enough, Devere apparently has taken over Claustrophobia, and that will be coming to GameFound at some point this year. But Claustrophobia 1643 is a good example of what I would refer to as express crowdfunding-ish. It was a crowdfunding campaign with everything ready to go, or at least enough things ready to go. Surface preparation. Okay, we'll do all the surface preparation later. That's telling you how to do this. This is a metal poster that I haven't seen yet. Is it the right? Whoop, this is a metal poster. Let's take a look because I don't actually know what it looks like. This is a metal, like it's like a disc plate poster. It's got a little bit of plastic there. Let's get rid of that. I mean, it's nice. I don't know if I don't know. I mean, it's a nice metal poster. I have disc plate stuff, so like we can do this at some point. But I'm gonna put it off to the side. Anyways, let's see what we have over here. So this, by the way, is I want to say it's pre-production copy. No, it's definitely pre-production copy. This is not a final copy, so call it prototype, whatever you want to call it. Dear backer, this is all prepped and ready to go. But this is a sample. Do I read this? Dun 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 dun. No. I'm not gonna read this. I guess I'll read it a little bit. With Labyrinth Chronicles, we set out to do more than a simple refresh of the look of the original. We want to create a game that blends nostalgia with innovation, combining the shifting maze magic many of us grew up with, and expanding it into a rich, strategic, and fully immersive adventure. This special edition offers not only a completely redesigned visual style and upgraded components, but also entirely new ways to play. Our adventure mode draws on the best elements of legacy and roguelike games, allowing players to unlock new options, face narrative-driven challenges, and explore non-linear campaigns, all while keeping the game fully replayable. Cool. There's more to it. I didn't read the whole thing. Again, this is interesting because this is all a proof of whatever you want to call it. Pre-production. It's meant so that creators can see what it is that's going to come if people buy it. So it's all prepped and ready to go. But it's Labyrinth. Labyrinth Chronicles. Or Labyrinth Chronicles. I'll probably say both versions multiple times throughout this video. We have the personal stories. We have the art book. And then we have the big box over here, which is going to... Okay, my cat's trying to like be in the way here. Oh, we have this. No, that's not that. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of this box and not crush any cats. There we go. Oh, maybe I should do a thumbnail shot too. Okay, give me a second. We'll do a thumbnail shot because honestly that box is not as cool. But if we do something like this over here, and I hold that like that, making sure the light's not reflecting, the things I have to do. And then I just do this over here, and I pause, and I just smile. That's my thumbnail shot. Cool. Anyways, if I remember to find it. So, let's go through things. I'll do the art book first because I think that's less interesting. I like saving the interesting things for last. Although personal stories might be less interesting than the big box, but Calcifer just jumped into the box. He's like, ooh, a new toy to play with. Like, you can get me all the cat trees in the world, but this is a box. It's a cold box, too. It reminds him of the outside, and he loves the outside. Also, cats do play with plastic. That needs to be cleaned up at some point. The art book. Let's take a look at what we have over here. Very nice looking so far. It's got a nice black front page. It's got more art. Yeah, I like the art, but like, I mean, I'm not here for the art overall. Should I zoom in a drop? I guess I'll zoom in a drop. Okay. So we have more. I have no context. I have no context for like the art. It's just nice art. It looks good. I am very curious about this game. I'll say that. So I did grow up playing Labyrinth. I have fond memories of... Oh my gosh. So way back when, the school I grew up in, I don't know what your school is like, my school had random games in their, well, it was kind of the cafeteria, but the cafeteria doubled as a place where people could like hang out and play games. So the cafeteria had a game shelf area, and it had lots of classic games in there. It had Risk, it had Labyrinth. I don't remember what else it had. I just remember those two definitely were in there, because I remember playing Risk there, and I remember playing Labyrinth there. But Labyrinth was a fun game to pull off the shelf and play back in the day. Growing up, I don't think Labyrinth is very fun. Sorry about that, by the way. Sorry to Awaken Realms, sorry to Ravensburger. I don't think Labyrinth is a very fun game. I think it has a toy factor that is very appealing for kids. I also think Candyland is very appealing for kids as well, and Candyland is a terrible game that you should never play if you're looking to have a good time. If you like it because you're a kid, great, you do you. Let's take this off. I do love the cover art here. Like, the art is good. I'm not pulled into the rules yet, so it's just good art. Like, nothing wrong with the good art. Okay, what do we got here? We got a rule book. We have our knife. Let's not ruin things with my knife. Let's grab this. Let's grab our start here. And then let's move the box over there and take a look at the rule book. Okay. Labyrinth Chronicles. Let's see how long this rulebook is, because this is basically Labyrinth, but it's more. So this is going to have the same general idea of what Labyrinth is. You're going to have shifting tiles, but you're also going to have an actual Chronicle way to play, which is totally different. Now, will that be fun? And that's a big question, and this does have the ability to play classic Labyrinth in it, in case you want. It's a deluxe version of Labyrinth, as well as being, Labyrinth Chronicles. Now, the curious part is, will it be fun for me? And will be fun for my kids, because those are two different target audiences. My kids are going to be excited to play this, I'll say that, because, I mean, look at this thing. This is like, I guess you haven't seen this yet. I saw this set up at Essen, so I already have a good idea of how this looks. Oh, we have scripts. Let's not read scripts. Oh, we have a secret envelope. I didn't see that. It's stuck in here. We have a secret envelope. I don't think it could have been that much of a secret. You're going to find it at some point. Start here. Before your first game, if you just open this box, organize tokens from the punch boards and cards according to instructions. Okay, great. As the proud owner, you can do this before other players arrive for game night. That makes sense. Okay, great. This is good. I'm going to read this later. I'm going to mess things up now, which I usually do during unboxings, but I'll read it later. This gives you how to put everything away, which is amazing. We have the classic version of the game, which is basically just Labyrinth. So, I mean, it's Labyrinth, but cooler looking. But it's a single page of rules, because why would you need to? Anything else? We have the Master version of the game. So we have Labyrinth Classic and Labyrinth Master. Okay, these are great. These are not why I'm here. And then we have this, which is, oh, is this the roguelite aspect? Because this looks like a tear-off sheet. Yeah, you tear this off. This is going to be your replayable campaign. Okay, I'm here for all of this. Let's make sure we put the start here back on top, so I remember that when I actually go to do this properly. Beautiful. Let's put that above the rules. Rules are not super long. Oh, we have more sheets. More sheets. Amazing. Now we can play it more times. Because it said roguelite. It said roguelite, so I'm curious what that means. We have our tiles over here. We have our board over here. How is this going to work? Okay. Again, I probably should just read the rules of how this all goes together. Am I missing boards? Or do those have... Okay. This does not bode well. This does not bode well for anything happening here, because we have this over here. Do we have more boards? Yes, we do. Thank the Lord. I got scared. I was like, did this prototype or pre-production, whatever, come without, having all the requisite boards? That would be bad. Not be great. Okay, so we're going to build our board over here. We are going to zoom out on the shot so we can see more. There we go. Okay, so we now have our Labyrinth board, which we have to now take our tiles. These are going to come out here. So we are going to be taking these and putting them into these. So let's see how this works. This goes in here. Oh, because you have the preset locked areas. That's right. Where's my knife? Because what I need to do now, I'm going to set this up right now. So maybe I will... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to time-lapse this because I'm just picking at this with a knife and I'm going to punch things, and that's not fun for anyone. So we're going to take a little bit of a time-lapse and come back to this in a second. are done. Cool, cool, cool. This is what this looks like over here. And now you have Labyrinth. So now we should be able to push this. Oh no. You need to get it lined up perfectly because of the tiles. But that goes in there. We can push this in here. And suddenly you have the Labyrinth board that you grew up with, where you can suddenly push things in and out, but with a whole lot more deluxification to it. But again, if there's not a better game behind it, then it's just a very pretty Labyrinth board. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue going through the rest of this. Oh no, let's notch off those. Now, most of that work is going to be done the first time you do it. You're just kind of punching tiles and putting them, matching them all up. And then I have the rest of my punch boards here, which technically I'm not supposed to be doing this stuff until I get to the end of it. And then we have our Labyrinth Chronicles sheets over here. So we have stuff that's going to be stored in this little binder over here. We got this. And again, I should note again, prototype to anything that isn't where it's necessarily supposed to be. We have our dice over here. We have our starting wizards. So, you know, you have your various wizards going on the various stones on the board. So you have a character over here, popping down there. We have this one over here. This one over here. So we got miniatures. We got basically miniatures for your little Labyrinth game. And then we have more miniatures for when you want to incorporate other stuff from all of this. Okay, let's see if I can get this out without destroying things, because we have a lot of content here. So this is what we got for this box. This is what we have. Okay, that's a lot of stuff, and I will not do spoilers here. I will show you some things. Let me go ahead and zoom in and show you some miniatures. Also, let me hope I remember how to put this all back in the box. But let's zoom in, because first of all, seeing the board in general, if you want to see like some of the quality of this or the general detailing on these tiles. But then also if you want to see, for example, any of these wizards over here. So we have this guy. And then you have your other mages. I will not be doing all of them. I mean, there's only 4, but nonetheless. We'll put those back. Then we have some of these things you're going to be facing off against, which feels like there's a bunch of, you know, there's 3 sculpts. Not a ton over here. But we have sculpt number 1 to zoom in on. We have sculpt number 2. And then we have the big bad. And none of this is spoiler. This all stuff is in the box. This is going to be the big bad you're facing off against, which is all kind of cool. So, like, it's got that charm aspect. Again, the thing I'm most concerned about is the game itself. But let's put that back. Is that going at an angle? It does look like it goes at an angle. This goes back over here like so. Okay. Again, the good news is I have photos of anything I need in case I need it. Well, not photos, video. We also have a gate over here to go through. So we have these gates, which are cool looking. I guess these will pop around the board in different ways. So you can have different teleport zones for the different witches and wizards. Are they all wizards? Are they all witches? I actually don't even know. I cannot tell at a glance. I cannot tell. They're actually pretty all uncertain. Oh, there's definitely at least one witch. But anyways, so these are going to be the portals you have. You have a bag to go through. You have cards. And then we have all of this stuff. We have a Chronicles box. We have an inn. We have an enchanter's hut. I'm probably not supposed to open these because, like, why would I? The cottage of Alyssa the Enchantress, albeit small and modest, is the home to great magic if you make friends with her. Alyssa will be more than happy to enchant your items. I have no idea how this stuff works, and I do not want to open it up and spoil the surprise for me. But there's things, there's boxes, some degree of Chronicles here. We have Miranda the Sorceress, that's the person I saw that. It definitely is a woman over there, Miranda. We have our quests in progress. We have our help card. And then we have an assortment of sleeves here. They give a few sleeves, but not a lot, which makes me think things need to be sleeved for the sake of, you know, gameplay or whatnot. We have our secret formula deck. Here comes Trouble. I have no idea what's in here. We will go through that when we need to. And that's kind of all we got, unless I start doing spoiler stuff, which I'm not really going to do. So that's your unboxing of Labyrinth. I'm intrigued. I will have coverage for you for whenever the campaign is, but I am intrigued with what's this mode is going to be, but I actually have to learn it and play it, which is a whole different conversation. So I need to figure out how fast I'm doing that. I need to turn this the right way too, because that was the wrong way. But I'm going to dive in. The production is top-notch. There's no question about that. Whether they are able to take Labyrinth and turn it into an interesting legacy-ish game, not legacy, campaign-ish game, that's the thing I am far more intrigued by. In any case, until next time, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. This has been an unboxing. That's the wrong box up. This has been an unboxing of Labyrinth Chronicles. Is it called Chronicles? Labyrinth Chronicles from Awaken Realms. And I'll be back with more coverage when I actually have an opinion on the game. In any case, until next time, I did it already. Anyways, have a good one.